What up, guys? Donald Trump and the state of Texas forced my hand. What they did in that mall. They forced my hands. What my little nephew at 11 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, he didn't want to answer that door. I was being terrorized, MO3 and Yellow Breezy and Trap Boy Freddy and everybody that was being involved. I have gave the Justice Department, the Taco Bell I was at in Carrollton by my Walmart. I have gave them the Wendy's that I was at. I had gave them the Garland. I had gave them the second Wendy's that I was at. I was being terrorized and antagonated and laughed at and intimidated by MO3 and Boosie people and Yellow Breeze and Lil Flip and everybody in Houston and Jay Prince and them. So let me tell you something. Everybody that's involved with the MO3 and Yellow Breezy lied. The fame of Lil Flip and Yellow Breezy and everybody involved. The community was involved in antagonating with the rap community, with the gang members, antagonating in their cars with intimidation. But one thing I'm not going to do with my mom and put up with it. I'm not going to let the same thing happen like the last time. I told my mama, what I choose to do with my money and get away from here and racism, I'm not got to do this with her. I'm not. They know what they did. They know, the Dallas police know what they did when they laughed. And they don't want, I'm not allowed to do this with my mom. This is not what it, MO3 paid Yellow Breeze and Triford paid other people to intimidate like a street takeover just to get fame. Lil Flip participated in it. Everybody in Houston with Jay Prince, all of them. I'm not out to do this with her when I ask her to back off. I just filed a civil rights on the state of Texas to sue for another $89 million. And Donald Trump camping Governor Abbott against the state of Texas and against the Justice Department for terrorism of antagonization, of intimidation, laughing of a community. Every time I step out my sort of community show their behavior, these kids, it was Sanka Waka, all of them in Houston need to be arrested for terrorism community behavior. The whole camp. I'm talking about everybody that did business with Yellow Breezy and the rest of them. And I'm not like the streets are antagonating, intimidating, spiritual aggression. I told her to stop. And when somebody tell her to stop, you're going to wind up going to jail when something bad happens. I have went to the civil rights. When people tell somebody to back off, I mean back off. The police knocked on my door after I called DJ Envy. I called about a building, Yellow Breeze, like they terrorized to get it. Not a network senator in Capitol Hill. I told my mama, it's bigger than this. They're not going to just give me something. And bam, they asking for business to other Russia and other countries, asking for the music industry for me to do business. So she can just keep pressing the situation. And you got other people that's involved in this. Other countries involved, Russia, hey, other countries involved in this nationwide entertainment thing. So Trump got a lot to do why those documents are being hid. India, the guy that with Desmond Miller right now, the foreign leader, he was watching me on social media in 2019. So when I tell somebody I was incompetent because I was the Walmart CEO and they keep picking, that's the difference. I'm trying to handle this in a nice, respectful way without violence. Jay Prince and all them gonna get what's coming to them. All them gonna get what's coming to them. Soldier Boy, all of them. All them gonna get what's coming to them in Houston. Dallas, Yellow Breezy, all of their lies. MO3, all of them Boosie lies. When MO3 said, oh, lie, when I done talk to people around this nation, around this world. But the California side, I hope you make it. New York, Brooklyn, Chicago, I done talked to people in Brooklyn on different platforms. Las Vegas, if it's teenager that want to walk the wrong way. I done talked to other teams. It just being me. We talking about each other life, but we also talking about things. So if I'm talking to other teens, it's not really an argument. And me on different apps, and we just having a conversation, and nothing not going any farther. And we talking about what we expect. There's some of them do pictures if it's Latino in Brooklyn and Queens. If they do paint pictures. Everybody got different talent, and not just about rap. They do rock and roll. I was talking to people in Bosnia, Germany, all around the world, like they was doing different things. Russia, I talked to plenty of people, not just on here. Talent. People got talent. People wanted to be on my team about the ideas that I was talking about. So the thing is, I'm not about to do this. I'm not about to do this with these kids. And they know it was in the mall with those kids' jealousy. The detective was in the mall. When I tell somebody to back off, I was incompetent because once I was a Walmart CEO. I would be over the disability department. All that disability does is all that ticket to work. That's why Trump is with Trump and Desmond Miller together and Joe Biden together right now. All ticket to work program and do is fill out the application. Me being a Walmart CEO, we are going to be going to school talking. We are going to hire people on the payroll every 6 months to help disability hours, CBLs, when it's time for CBLs. Because some Walmart employees don't want to help. I didn't work with them in that. For those things to be held, we are going to be doing something great. So when I'm filling out, all they do is fill out an application and they close the gate. By me being over the disability department and doing the things that I'm doing over the disability department, we are going to be hiring more people to go help people out with CBL. Everybody can't do what I can do, can push the boundaries. So people can help people out in the clothes department, help them out. They can help the stockers out when the stockers say bring pallets. There's certain things that people can do. I did the same thing at first. So I did them with Steve and them. I did the same thing. Bring cardboard to the back. There's so many things that people can help with in a situation come to Walmart. You know, one of my co-managers, Chris said Hubert, he told me in 2018, saying, he at 299 said, I get you to do the job because I know you can do it. So he had me do stuff in the meat department. And it was so much of a positive as a manager, and I miss him very much when he left. My last fit, you think when your last impression of your store, your co-manager could be smiling, hey, have a good day, Hubert, I see you around. But when I watched him walk out the door, had a little frown. So that was he looked at me. It was. You never want that last impression of your co-manager when you think he's a good person, and you never want that last impression of him walking out of the door with a frown upside down. So when you have a good co-manager and you have those things, that's the best thing with those situations. You never want that last memory of your co-manager. That's a great co-manager at 2996. So you never want that last impression of him when he's a good person and doing things. So I don't have time. Yesterday, the other day, something happened at the store, and I came up in here. So why Dylan and Miller and Trump is together? They're trying to figure out things to work on the situation. So I had a problem with the employees, so I just let them. You just handle the situation. I don't step in until it's time for me to step into my role. I keep it respectful as a customer. Everybody on Instagram wanted this. The employees around the world, the customers wanted this in 2019. But the constantly starting up trouble with this community and Yellow Breeze and them lies. I'm not out to do this for her. I'm not at the end of the day. So state of Texas, that woman keep picking and that in there, and the community. when they showed them, when a racist community showed their hands, when your racist community showed their hands, the black and white showed their hand, they're going to get in trouble for a hate crime. Just like those kids that tried to post that video. They're going to get in trouble for a hate crime against a disability. This community. And that's a 30 years of a hate crime in Dallas community. And all of them in Houston. You know about them. So Jay Prince and all the rest of them is going to get what's coming to them. They're going to get what's coming to them sooner enough. All of them were Yellow Breezy. Lil Flip them, all of them going to get what's coming to them. All of them going to get what's coming to them. So when the time comes, when South Dallas, and I asked her to back off, this is not about to happen. I told her friend's son did something he got no business doing. And don't want to listen. Who unbanned me from Walmart? She don't want to listen. She don't want to listen at all. So when somebody force your hands on other things in this thing, Lil Flip is going to go to jail. I want him to hear me. Jay Prince is going to go to jail. All of them involved is going to jail. All of them. Don't lie and say somebody worked for somebody. Don't do none of that. All of them in Dallas. Big Tuck. All the rest of them involved. Soulja Boy, Jay Prince. All of them involved with Yellow Breezy. Whoever did business with Yellow Breezy that was involved in it. With Trap Boy Freddy. All of them that was involved in it. They going to jail. If it's Justin Bieber. All of them that was involved, that was affiliated with him. All of them involved. If it's Gilly the Kid, baby, that's the way God gonna get it. That's what involves. God gonna take care of all of them. The time gonna come. Give it time. Give it time. Give it time, God said. All of them involved. Everybody that's doing an interview with them, that's a necessity. That's a necessity to a racist plot, a discrimination plot. Jay Prince at BET. All of them, God said everything is going to come to everybody that's involved. Racism against them all. I read what's in that pablum when that detective, that lawyer was talking about his tax dollars and called an attitude. You don't think I knew what's in that mall? Racism community. That's conspiracy charges on the Justice Department. When I asked my mama to back off, this is not about to go down like this. I have warned her. I'm not doing nobody, no, I have warned her. This is serious. There's other people that's involved in this. And if I don't sign a deal, it's going to be a whole lot of problems. She ain't listening. When people putting the cards on the table for her. When people ain't putting the cards on the table for her. She ain't listening. All of them in Houston gonna get it. All of them in Dallas them kids that's willing to steal plaque. All of them gonna get it. They want to lie in Dallas and Houston. All of them gonna get soccer watch. All of them. So I'm not playing with her.